Locusts are part of a large group of insects commonly called grasshoppers. Locusts differ from grasshoppers in that they have the ability to change their behavior and habits and can migrate over large distances. The desert locust is one of about a dozen species of shorthorn grasshoppers that are known to change their behavior and form swarms of adults or bands of hoppers. The swarms that form can be dense and highly mobile. Desert locusts usually fly with the wind at a speed of about 16 to 19 kilometers per hour depending on the wind. Swarms can travel about 5 to 130 kilometers or more in a day. Locusts can stay in the air for long periods of time. For example, locusts regularly cross the Red Sea, a distance of 300 kilometers. A desert locust adult can consume roughly its own weight in fresh food per day, that is about 2 grams every day. A 1 square kilometer sized swarm contains about 40 million locusts, which eat the same amount of food in one day as about 35,000 people. This is a locust egg. In about 5 months or less, it matures into a flying adult. If the insect grows up light brown, it tends to live alone and doesn't create much trouble for humans and crops. But if there are heavy rains and cyclones, often seen as favorable conditions for locusts, they change color to yellow. These yellow locusts that form swarms. Scientists call this process gregarization. Within hours of crowding together, a chemical in their body called serotonin causes them to move rapidly, become hungrier and develop a more varied appetite. And that's exactly what happened here. Experts say a prolonged period of wet weather, including several rare cyclones that struck eastern Africa and the Arabian Peninsula over the last 18 months, led to the locust outbreak that we are witnessing today. But it is not over yet. In East Africa, more rains in the coming weeks will create a suitable breeding ground for the locusts. Officials say the number of overall locusts should grow up to 500 times by June, when drier weather begins. These are worrying prospects. Swarms in Pakistan damaged crops including wheat and cotton. Millions of locusts invaded farms in Saudi Arabia and Yemen. The UN has said $76 million is needed immediately to curb this outbreak. The swarms can be sprayed with insecticide from planes, and experts say the best tactic is to spray the locusts before the gregarization process. But it may not be that easy.